I was born to fish. I'm obsessed about being the complete angler. As a fishing journalist and photographer, I go to the greatest lengths to get the shot. Join me as I travel the world in search of fishing heaven. Barra! Oh, barra!
Oh, yeah!
It's the one thing I wanted to do more than anything. Oh, until I hooked up. Wetting a line with some of the best fishers on the planet.
Absolute cracker, mate.
Oh, yeah! The monster!
In fishing, you have your good days and you have your bad days.
Oh!
This is the ultimate fishing bucket list.
Except I'm fighting something bigger than a bucket.
Fishing is much more than just catching fish.
Butterfingers.
It's about sharing the adventure with your mates. This has given a whole new meaning to fishing with mates. I'm McGlashan, and this is Fishing with Mates. Last time, welcome to Australia.
Thank you.
I invited American TV fishing host Carter Andrews to fish my saltwater backyard. A competition was started.
How much you get today, Al?
I'll come back to you on that one. And let's just say, I came second.
Look, can't you get one of these?
Eat it, something.
Come on, Al.
I prefer to think I was doing my bit for international relations.
Don't worry, mate. I'm going to beat you on the bass.
But this is a whole new week, and we're going freshwater.
Are you feeling nervous?
And I'm not about to let this yank embarrass me again. It's little Aussie Al up against the might of the US of A.
You're going down.
Oh, yeah, you're going down. We're going to win this one. So the plan is now the Aussie bass. So we're going to a place called Del Rio, which is up on the Hawkesbury. So Del Rio, it's only an hour from Sydney. Awesome little resort, great place for families, water sports, but it's also got great bass fishing. So we're getting the tackle ready. You know, it's all about preparation. And the beauty of Del Rio is the boat ramp is directly in front of our house. We're looking out over the river, straight onto the boat ramp. You couldn't ask for anything better than that.
I'm pretty excited about this bass fishing in the river.
So we're setting up the tackle, and the yank starts getting a little bit cocky.
That's the one you're gonna hear Al cry today. He tells me he's a bass master, but we're gonna see.
It's not gonna happen. I am the bass master. I am the praying mantis of bass. Now, he might have won round one on the harbour. Salmon, kings, tailor, all that. But when it comes to Aussie bass, surely I'm going to take this out, surely.
So we get out of the main river.
Yeah, because these guys are all up and down here all the time, driving around. The Hawkesbury River is really popular for pleasure craft. You know, there's water skiers everywhere, jet skiing, you name it, they're doing it. But for bass, you've got to get up those little tributaries. Get up away from everyone. That's where you find the action.
We leave this area where they're all skiing, so we go up to the McDonald River, and it's a much smaller system, and we work our way up the McDonald River, and the further up we go, the prettier it gets. The scenery is absolutely spectacular.
So to help me out, I have my good mate, Tom. Now, Tom is a gun fisherman.
Today I'll be on surface lures, trying to mimic the cicadas that are calling.
We've used my big Evolution offshore, but that's no good for bass. So Tom's got a little 5 metre, 80 Yamaha on the back, electric on the front, centre console, perfect for bass fishing. So we've caught you Aussie salmon, Aussie kingies, Aussie tailor or bluefish, and now we're going to catch you an Aussie bass. Well, I don't know if you catch them because you're up against real experts here, you know.
The guru.
Aussie bass, they're such an iconic species. They're aggressive, they're not huge, but they live in the most awesome country and they're great fighting fish. So how's this? This just like back home? The view's the same?
Only a little different.
What's different?
Well, Jackson Hole, Wyoming, well, it's mountains, big-time mountains. Home for me is Jackson Hole, Wyoming.
Look at that one. We're ready first.
It's in the base of Grand Teton National Park. The Grand Teton, which is the highest one in the Teton Range, is 13,700 feet. So we have the Tetons, just an incredibly majestic mountain range.
There you go.
Nice one. And Jackson Lake. Oh, And out of Jackson Lake runs the Snake River. Look at that. So I have a lot of fishing opportunities there. My lake fishing, my river fishing. It's the Rocky Mountains. It's like no place on earth.
What do you fish for? Like, do you fish around home or?
At home, you know, our rivers that we're fishing, we're catching trout out of them. You know, a lot of fly fishing there, and there's some conventional angling, and then our lakes also have, you know, big, beautiful lake trout. They're Mackinaw, but we call them lake trout.
A Mackinaw?
Mackinaw.
How big are they?
Well, the state record's 52 pounds.
52 pounds? That's
So
like
what is that?
23 kilos. That's
Giant, fat, kind of like me. You know, as we're working our way up the McDonald River, it just reminds me of fishing some of the rivers that I fish at home for smallmouth bass. And I'm thinking, I got this. I got Al. I love the look of this river, and you know, the different structure that we're gonna be able to fish is amazing. We've got some grass, we've got some overhanging trees, a lot of different good stuff.
So when you're looking for bass, the key is you want rocky banks because they're structure oriented. You want those deep edges, but most importantly, you want overhanging foliage and you want cicadas. This time of year, those cicadas are buzzing. They fall in the water. That's #1 on the menu for a bass. You find those spots and it's game on.
We're covering all the bases right now.
No, it's good like that, a mix of lures and stuff.
We're using 3 different techniques. Tom is using a midwater bait. Carter's got some crazy plastic. I'm going to use a little Halco popper and flick it in under the trees. Imitate a cicada.
It's always smart to sort of be able to mix it up a bit. And of course, I got the popper, which catches the most.
Fishing right in the snags, it's bloody hard, you know. It's all about accuracy, getting your lures right in under the back in those shady areas where the bass is sitting.
Uh-oh. What'd you say about...
I wasn't even looking up there. This is a secret Aussie thing.
That was the idea. You throw it in the tree and then twitch it out so it looks like a bug falling out of the tree?
Yeah, that's his game plan.
All right, I'm ready to start fishing. Was it first cast fish?
The big question is whether or not we're going to start where we left off yesterday or we're going to go back to zero, back to scratch and see what happens. I think maybe I need to give Al just a little bit of an advantage and take this back to zero, and I feel confident that I can get this done.
So it's not 8-1, as you may remind me from yesterday. It's actually 1 USA, 0 Australia. So this is round 2 of the World Championships.
Round 2 of the World Championships, and what's the score by day so far?
Oh, today's 0-0 because we haven't caught a fish.
I know, and what happened yesterday?
I'm not quite sure I remember what happened yesterday.
Who won?
Well, I'm pretty sure it wasn't me. Who is gonna catch the first bass?
Oh, yep.
I guess that's the one.
Boom! The rod comes alive in my hands. I'm on.
Good,
How good was the bite?
That was great.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, yep.
I guess that's the one.
Boom! The rod comes alive in my hands. I'm on.
How good was the bite?
That was great.
Yeah, baby.
He's a pretty good fish, eh?
Tom,
On
are you
top
watching
water.
the skill?
That's all we needed, yeah?
Oh boy, this is starting to look bad.
Have a look at that. Come here, my little friend.
Oh no. I don't like the way this is starting. My confidence all of a sudden starts to dwindle a little
Look
bit.
at these little guys. So that's an Australian bass.
Now, within the first 15 minutes, has got his first fish, and I'm thinking maybe this guy really does know what he's talking about. Yeah, good-looking fish. I really
Yeah,
like
mate.
this, yeah.
So yeah, they're pretty little guys, but yeah, that's sort of probably a little bit better than average.
And he chased it all the way off the bank. I saw he ate it. Well, you're
Right
lucky
at the
you
bank.
got it because you were about
I was
to pull
about
the
to
line
lift.
out.
All right, I admit it. I was about to lift it out. I admit that. Yeah.
Good-looking bass.
All right, one down. Hey, guess what? Now, do you know what I was saying about the pointing out the score, Australia versus the US? We're 1-1, and you're 0 today.
I'm 0 so far.
0 so far. The winning team.
So I'm up a fish. I am now winning part 2. Bass, Australian bass, I'm the winner.
What do you reckon of the bass so far?
I like that. I like that. The bite was great. Nice little fight. You gotta go get me one.
And you got to get one up on him. You got to catch 2.
Now I gotta catch 2. I'm trying to decide whether to put the popper on or stick with this. It's a hard decision. Having trouble. I know one thing, I gotta get my lure back in the water. They like these rocky banks.
Yeah, anyway they can sort of sit and hide and... That's all right. Oh, he's on the money on that one.
Nice poke.
Right on it. Oh, yep, got it.
Got it.
Bang, I'm on again. This is 2 fish up.
Nice job. Let me get out of your way.
Carter, I think we're going to have to change to the little rooster popper.
I know what I'm doing right now.
Hang on, sorry, I'm busy.
Yeah, I see that.
That was a good bite. You guys all right? I'm just fighting a fish.
Yeah, keep fighting him.
Yeah, that's good. Keep him busy. Keep him occupied.
I get it out. It's looking all good.
Oh, he just fell off.
Did he?
And the hook's pulled right at the boat.
Yeah, I just let him go.
Oh,
That one doesn't count.
I didn't see anything.
Oh, here we go.
So maybe I lost the fish because I was trying to rub it in. You know, I'm 2 up, I'm looking good, I'm feeling happy.
So the score update is 1.5 to 0.
There is no half in this game.
So if there's one tip I can offer is to keep your mouth shut until the bloody fish is in the boat. Don't start bragging before it's in the net.
You know, Al has now had 2 fish, although he didn't land the second one, so it didn't count. But he's had 2 fish on the popper. I can be pretty stubborn at times and focused on what I think is right. But Al hooks his second fish. Unfortunately, he drops it, loses it right there at the boat. But it didn't take me long to realize if Al is fishing a topwater, that I better quickly switch or my pants are getting pulled down today. So I'm quickly adapting and changing. You don't have to show me that too many times.
So I'm looking pretty good. I've got my bass, I'm 1 up. And what does the bloody yank do? Grabs a popper, just copies me.
You right there, Carter? You okay, mate? Don't feel bad or anything. You just sit and relax.
No, this is great. You know.
Croc-infested waters, but we'll do it for you, mate. Don't worry.
So getting up these rivers can be a real mission. You know, with the tide low, it's really hard.
Perfect. I love being the guest.
And you're not going to do it without getting your feet wet. Well, I'm going to get wet feet pushing the boat across. Captain America, he can stand up on the bow and just keep dry feet. Don't worry, I'll do all the work again.
Oh, Carter, can you check in there for me? Just check if there's any water in there. Just make sure there's any water in there. Wait, oh, I'm sorry, bass. Is there any bass in there?
Tom, let him go.
Yeah. Underneath that tree, that's the spot. You know I do bass lessons.
I'm watching you.
Oh, he's got
him!
We are on.
Aussie bass.
Bam, I got one. Now I'm on. That's my first.
Not yet.
That's true, not yet.
Oh, he's got
him!
We are on.
Aussie bass.
Bam, I got one. Now I'm on. That's my first.
Not yet.
That's true, not yet. Put the net on him, put the net on him.
Oh, well done, mate. You earned that one.
That's my first right here. You know what this means, right?
1 all. And
all.
I just missed another one in there.
Team USA is coming strong. I land that fish, and I'm thinking now it's 1-1. We're both together, and I'm feeling confident. I'm watching. That's the 3rd fish we've seen come to a popper now.
So that's 1 all, boys.
1 all.
Pressure's on.
So I flicked my lure right in tight against the edge, twitched it twice. Oh, got him on.
No.
Bang, got him on.
It's only a little one.
Oh, no.
So what was the score again? I didn't quite hear that bit about the score earlier on. Because it's not about size, right? Because look at that.
No.
It's a herring.
It's a herring.
Oh, good.
It was only a small fish, I knew. But what did I pull up? Herring.
It's a bass fishing competition.
Well, herring doesn't count. That was a skillful catch, I'm telling you.
Definitely doesn't count. We're 1-1, but I'm feeling confident. I knew I was gonna get bit again. Just keep working that popper underneath the shade trees. Oh, there he is. Next couple casts, boom, I'm on.
You're just telling me about...
Oh, boy. And the pressure just starts falling off of me. Ooh, nice one, too.
Another nice one, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Carter lands another nice bass. Now, America's in the lead again.
That is another nice fish right there.
That's a good one, mate. Tin ass. Wait, is that two?
That's two nice fish.
You know what? I friggin' got mine to the boat. It should be two.
You got yours to the boat.
Yeah, it wasn't in the net.
Doesn't count unless it's in the boat. We're bass fishing.
You know what that is? That's number two. Not only are they a great fighting fish, but you know, this environment, this river system we're catching them in is absolutely spectacular. I mean, I feel like we are in the wilds of Australia. This is a great experience for me. Coming all the way from Wyoming, do a little bass fishing. I'm gonna put him in here so he can keep my other one company.
Yeah, with my big one.
Hey, you doing all right?
I'm just...
Got any more herring lately?
I'm just untangling my last tangle.
I kind of like this competition that you put together for me.
We're just
Al,
being courteous.
You know, whenever you want to start catching them, feel free, go ahead. Oh, missed him.
Carter and I have been working out up the front. You know, we're casting the prime position. We forgot poor old Tom down the back.
Good work, you tin ass. And I got a tangle.
Got a good one?
Yeah, he's not too bad.
Hold on, I'll get the net for you.
It might be the biggest one of the day.
I'm gonna get the net for you.
Tom's a good bass fisherman. And what does he do? He pulls out the biggest bass from behind us.
Nice fish.
You know what? Actually, that is a great fish, Tom. That's another one for Australia. Australia.
I wasn't too worried about Tom hooking up. It's his first fish. I still have two. Al only has one. Well, so hold on. We got two people on Team Australia fishing against. Well, that just goes to show the fear that you have in Team USA. And I'm thinking, you can't have two guys against one. Al, you're on your own on this one, mate.
Hey, where'd our fish go?
Outstanding. You're right about the cicada.
Biggest one of the day.
That's good. I'll give you the biggest, for sure. I'll give that to you.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Keep on casting. Let's get another one.
Bottom of the nine. Up next. Man,
Oh, boy.
the battle of TV fishing hosts comes down to the wire.
Big boy is on.
Bloody hell. Bottom of the nine.
Are you feeling nervous?
No, because this is it. We're coming into the hot zone now.
One to tie,
And
two
then,
to win. Let me see, did you want it in there? Oh.
Oh, he's going!
Yo, beauty!
Boom, I'm on again.
Are you watching this? Oh!
Let me see it. Hold on, where is he? Where is he? Let me see it.
You
I wanna
just
see
lost it. You're crap.
Whether it's a friendly competition or a professional competition, don't brag about your fish until it's actually in the boat. I want to see it.
You're crap.
Really, another herring.
I spend more time giving him grief than worrying about landing the fish. And what happens? Hooks fall out.
I never saw it.
Damn it. Oh, so frustrating. And then, to make matters worse, what happens?
Big boy is on.
Bloody hell. Carter hooks up. Man.
Oh boy, taking the championship home.
And lands another nice bass.
Woo!
Bloody Yanks.
I think that's the fish that's going, you know, you're gonna have to come on pretty strong right now. This is the fish that's gonna give me the championship. But I'm not gonna end it with this one. I'm gonna go get another. You know what I owe this to? I've been watching you fish that, and I've just been mimicking what you're doing.
Learn from the praying mantis. Dirty bass. Gotta hate these fish.
Oh, nice poke.
Flick. Got him on. This is it.
Oh,
It's only a little one. It's a bass.
Oh, boy.
Stay on, stay on. Get the landing net, get the gaff, get everything you've got.
Hey, nice job. Hold on.
I'm gonna do it
boy.
US style.
Swing him in the boat.
Yeah!
Oh, 2 to 3.
I bring up a bass that is about the same size as a lure, but it's a bass.
You really gonna count that one? Is that a bass? I can't even tell.
It still counts,
I'll give it to you.
Here we go, buddy.
even if it's a tadpole.
If he wants to count that one, he can have it. Kind of. I know who the true champion is. As Al would say, it's about time to crack a can. The day is drawing to an end.
Well, just a tad.
Oh! And I hook up again. Oh! And it's a monster. I'll take it. Yes! Good thing I let you keep your little one. Actually, it's even smaller than Al's. But it seals the deal, and Team USA is taking home the gold.
I mean, you can't even. Oh, look at
Woo! But guess what? That's number 4.
Oh my God, that sucks.
So I'm going to admit defeat. But do you know what? We all won in the end because I got to show my mate how awesome my backyard is.
Well, the sun is setting. I suppose, I hate to say it, that America may have won.
My experience here and getting to hang out with Al and Tom and enjoying the hospitality of Australia, I couldn't say enough about it. You know what? It was a pleasure being here with you. I really enjoyed this experience. I can't wait to share that with Al and my country and come back to Australia again.
Such cool little fish.
Oh, they're great.
Your first Aussie bass. There you go, buddy. Another one gone. Well, that's the fishing with mates. There's only one way to finish this, and that's with beer. Come on, let's go and get a beer.
Let's go crack a can.
Something about how it's right down the wire now, or as the Yanks would say, bottom of the night.
Bottom of the what?
Turn around, bottom of the night, baseball term.
Oh, right.
Ready? And yeah.
Well, it's right down to the wire. Or is it bottom of the ninth? I think that's what they use in baseball, basketball, football. Something Yanks use. Is it bottom of the ninth?
Bottom of the 9th. That's baseball.